I just finished an interview this morning with a crypto trader, which was really interesting to hear about. I got into cryptos about a week and a half ago. Something I find quite interesting to learn, but not much for now. We'll see how that goes. Now today let's talk about traveling and trading during COVID-19, how to do it. Got a special take on that, but first let me work a little bit today, and we'll get to the more interesting part later. So Thailand managed to do quite well with COVID-19 and the virus in general. For about 3 or 4 months there was no new cases, but then recently a bump of new cases appeared, and now they have like 300 cases a day or something, and they kind of put back some restrictions and lockdowns and things. That means that for a while I've been able to travel and enjoy Thailand in general, going to different places around the country, and that was nice. But now, since these new restrictions appear, it's much tougher to travel. It comes back to a lot of what people experience in different countries around the world. But this crisis of COVID-19 taught me about the importance and the cool aspect of traveling in your own city. You book an hotel in your own city, of course, go to that hotel, spend a few days there, enjoy the area, which might be different than where you live. And that's pretty cool. I've done that for Christmas. It was really nice. And today doing the same for no reason, because why not take a break and enjoy and reflect also at the same time. So I pack all my things right there, and I'm gonna head to the hotel right now, where I'll do a quick market review for you guys. Alright, so I made it to the hotel while I'm waiting for my girlfriend to come back from work. I want to show you some charts, and I want to show you what I think about the market these days. And not just these days, but more about how to interpret the market and how to look at the right zones, place the right trades. Without further ado, let's dive right into the charts. So like I said, this isn't about predicting the market or trying to understand where the market goes. I think there's way too many videos about that on YouTube, and it's a waste of time for you and for me. So what I want to show you here is a few things I noticed this week in the market. First things first, AUD CAD. As you know, one of the first things I do when I look at the chart is I look at support and resistance areas, and I place them on either the daily chart or the weekly chart. Now if you look at this on a weekly chart here, AUD CAD, it looks really nice. Price is reaching a zone that it went to before, meaning a price could reverse this level. Really good for me because I look at reversals on the chart, and so that indicates for me a move to the downside potentially that way. So I'll not trade this on a weekly chart, of course. I'll trade this on a lower time frame, like the 1 hour chart, the 4 hour chart. And prices now is right in the zone. By the way, how you pick the zone, like the upper and lower limit, is simple. I zoom in a little bit in the zone. I look at the highs and the lows at this level before. See, we have a high here, and we have a low around here. That's where we've been touching before. So we have a wick there, a wick there. That makes my zone overall. So really simple, nothing complicated there. You can make it more tight, more wide if you want. Doesn't really matter there. But that's what I would look at on this pair. Now all these other pairs, because they are correlated, AUD-JPY, AUD-NZD, they're all doing the same thing. See, AUD-JPY is reaching also a level. Not quite there yet, close to there, so that's good. And we're expecting also here a move to the downside on this pair, as a level that we touched on many times before. And if you look at AUD-NZD, same thing. So we are a bit more far here, but we're getting close to it. Now the other pair I want to look at is here, Euro AUD, is Euro Australian dollar. And this pair is doing the opposite, which is approaching a support area. See how this support we touched many times here. We went there before in 2017. We came back here 2017 again. And we are here again 2018, 18 again, and so forth. And we come back here right now, which is quite interesting. It's a level we were at many years ago, and just adds more confidence as we go back to it. So I'll look here for a bullish trade. So a trade that would reverse at this level. Okay, we're close to it, so that's really good. These pairs will do the same. Yeah, the CAD is a bit too messy for me right now, so I don't trade that one. But if you look at EURGBP, it's also a little bit different. EURUSD is also different. So if you had to trade a Euro pair this week, I think that's the one to pick. It's approaching level, that's really good, really strong. Now I do want to show you also one trade that I was supposed to take last week, but that I missed. And that's because my algo crashed during the week, so I didn't take that trade. See how price on USD Singapore dollar is approaching this level. This is 1.31 or so. Price just here pierced into my zone last week on a weekly chart. Now if you look on the daily chart, same thing. We just pierced a little bit in the zone. But if you look on the lower time frame, we had the perfect setup here. On a 1 hour chart here, price got in the zone, pushed back. We had a trade here that was tapped out, so we would have lost here. But it's okay if price bounces the zone to take continuation trades. So all along the way, if you are going to take trades along the way after the initial push of the zone, so like here, and like here, these are basically pullback trades. You wait for a pullback, you enter the trade, the account has pullback. So not a reversal, but a pullback. Slightly different, but the same principle here. We had a perfect trade over here. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys. So let me put the Bangkok band here too. Price went down, engulfing candle. Here we have a wick breaking out the Bangkok band, engulfing candle right after. We would enter just above the high, which we barely went to. See, just here. The wick here is higher than the wick before, so that's good. Enter there. Stop loss below the low over here. And we were at risk of 1-1 and 3-1. Now this was a perfect home run. See how fast it went to take profit, right? So 3-1 is easily reached on that pair, which is something that I missed. I didn't take it. But if you were following my strategy and you would have taken that trade, that would be perfect. That would be really good. Now I do want to just give a bit of attention here on cryptos. I've been looking at cryptos for about a week and a half or so, something that I'm pretty interested about and just trying to learn at the same time. So you guys are learning as well, that's good. I know it's not going to be a crypto channel at all. I think you should go where there's opportunities in the market, and cryptos now is really trending really strongly, so that's good. Bitcoin is at almost all-time high. Bitcoin Cash is at the all-time high too. Ethereum is also reaching all-time high today, which is pretty cool. And Stellar is something that I look at also. It's quite interesting, the principle behind it. Not the all-time high yet, but that was like 3 weeks ago, so that's pretty cool. So these are all things that you can trade, right? You can go on lower time frame. I don't think you could trade this on the weekly chart for sure. But for example, Bitcoin has a pretty cool move on a 1 hour chart. It's been reversing, bouncing a lot these past weeks. If you just look at this and trading it on reversals, that would be a good one. Okay, and now you could trade with the trend, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's something that I'm interested about. Maybe not gonna like trade and make a fortune of it, but that could be good to know, right? If you have a passion for the market, you always want to check out different instruments, different things, and try it out and try to learn. If you don't have a passion, say that's boring, it's shit, I don't want to trade that. But in reality, you gotta learn and experiment with different things. So hope that makes sense. I talk a little bit about this principle of traveling in your own city and going to different hotels if you want, and just kind of seeing a different environment. So here in Bangkok, I'm usually living on the other side, which is like far this way, more to the right. This is the area of like Victoria Monument on this side. And here they have like a, I think, Thunbury or something of the sort, which is not my place for sure. But yeah, so I'm staying at the Hilton here in the river, which is something that I wanted to do before. I almost got an apartment here before, but I changed my mind last minute for it because it's a place with like not that much around. There's a big mall like Icon Siam around here, but that's pretty much it. On this side, right in front, they have a place called River City. That's pretty cool. They even have a helipad for some reason on top. See this right here, and they have a pretty cool bar facing the water, which is pretty nice, but it's closed now, I think, because of COVID, so not much to do there. So I'll see what you can do around here. Just staying here 3 nights. By the way, this hotel room was really cheap, about $60 a night or less than that, which is pretty insane. It's decent, not amazing, of course, but it's good for Bangkok, and the place is nice as well. So nothing amazing, like I said, but it's pretty cool for that price. These rooms, it's a 5-star hotel. These rooms go for about $150, $200 a night usually, so that's a decent deal. I like it. And she's back from work.
Yay, finally.
We ordered some food. I have a pad thai in a simple food court. What you order?
Spicy noodles.
What,
It's a giant.
what is that?
The noodles in the pot. Something, I don't know.
A pad thai too is pretty big. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, but my portion is more beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
This looks like in the cooking game something. Gordon Ramsay will love it.